What's up, guys? So 2020 sucked. Alright, maybe it wasn't that bad. What's up, YouTube? It's Baker. Welcome back to Blue Line Morse, guys. Listen, if you're new to the channel, you just find us in 2021. It's about goddamn time. No, I'm kidding. Not really, though. Listen, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Instagram is blue_line_Morse, Facebook, everything's Blue Line Morse, guys. In the notes section, I'm tired of these shameless plugs, but I'm probably going to keep doing it for a little while longer. Nah, I'm done with them. That's not true. I don't know. Listen, guys, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Monday into Tuesday. I'm exhausted. I'll explain why in a second. But that's the only real update. I'm switching over to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday posting schedule. I had originally started posting every single day. Stayed strong for about 2 or 3 months. That gets to be a little much. Then I switched over to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday postings. It was really good for a while. Listen, for you guys that are at work and stuff like that, this posting schedule probably a little easier for me. Plus, I'm kicking one video out, which hopefully will make the videos better. I don't have like a Wednesday filler video that means diddly dick, okay? So, we're going to give this a shot. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it is Saturday. Comment on Saturday's video. Let me know what you guys think of this posting schedule. I'll probably stick to this posting schedule and then maybe try to throw in a YouTube live here and there on random days. So there's still kind of 4 posts per day. Week rather. Other than that, guys, listen, straight up, I have started this video over like 12 times. I never do that, right? Normally I just ramble, I don't edit, and I'm pretty good with just speaking my mind and speaking. And the reason why it's been so difficult for me to make this video is because there's so much to talk about. And I realized that when I started making my cheat sheet, and I had like 3 different pages of what I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to do an hour-long video doing a review of 2020. I had wanted to make this video before New Year's Eve, for New Year's Day, but my mom coming up and holidays and shit going on in work and so forth and so on, it didn't happen. We're making it now, okay? So I kind of broken this video down in a few different categories. Instead of just going month for month like I wanted to, I'm going to talk about social media, the community, the friends I've made, COVID and Rob, the snakes, and, you know, selling my first snakes and hatching my first snakes. Listen, guys, straight up, 2020, it's kind of my first year. When it comes to social media, thank you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Not cheesy or mushy or whatever, but I remember last January driving down to South Carolina talking to Saul from Saul's Balls, and I had like just over 1,000 followers on Instagram. Hadn't started my YouTube channel yet. Didn't really have the balls to start the YouTube channel yet. And here we are standing now, January 5th, over 10,000 followers on Instagram, 3,300 subscribers on YouTube. I'm monetized. How this happened, I don't know, guys, right? The point of I wanted to start this channel was showing somebody starting from the very beginning. No clutches, a couple animals, and try to grow this thing. That's exactly what I try to do, and I feel like that's exactly what I did. I'm always a brutally honest guy. It's just kind of how I was raised. It's kind of how I am. And I tried to make that and put that into my channel, just being completely and totally transparent. And the highs and the lows, the goods and the bad, and I think I've done that. And you guys and people that watch the channel, which thank you again, have been so receptive to that. I can't thank you enough, man. We're just getting started, guys. We really are, because this is the first season, which we'll talk about in a second. You know, I screwed up a couple times, okay, but we did have a couple snakes. This season, I kind of worked out the kinks. We're good to go. And this is really going to explode. And then next year, like I might have 10 to 12 clutches this year. Next might be 25. I don't know. I have a lot of girls over here, very female heavy. But we're just getting started. And the fact that you guys have shown me this much support this early on, for somebody that is just a beginner like you and just starting like you in the same boat as you, awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to keep this thing going. So in regards to 2020 and social media, fuck yeah, guys. Straight up. Thank you so much. We're going to keep this thing going. Second thing I want to talk about, the people I've met. 2020, I literally went from, I don't want to say an outsider, but I'm still new, but a new person in this ball python scene world. And it went from being new and not knowing anybody to being nervous talking to people to talking to guys like Ozzy Boyd, Billy from Mutation Creations, you know, talking to me on Instagram Live, and Sal from Gomez Pythons, or Redline, Mike from Redline Pythons, Mike from Porter Pythons, Rob from Mason Reptiles, Saul from Saul's Balls, Joe from Empire State Exotics. The list goes on and on, guys. I've met so many, Shane from Small Town. I can just keep going. And these people have become literally a part of my life, whether it's texting or talking on YouTube or Instagram or responding to each other's stories, just liking the pictures we post on Instagram. The community and the friends that I've made, Chino, everybody. Listen, guys, it's been amazing within 12 months to literally gain 50, 60, 70, 100 different friends. They all have the same interest, same hobby, all pushing each other forward. She makes so much noise for a tortoise. It's like, I don't understand. More noise than my pit bull. Anyway, the community, guys, in 2020 has been absolutely amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. And I love every single one of you. This has been so cool to grow this and do this shit together. But let's talk about snakes. Enough of the mushy stuff. You know I'm pretty mushy, right? Big old teddy bear. Anyway, guys, a year ago I had 8 snakes. I had a sea serpent rack in my living room. That's all I had. I remember looking at snakes online. They're $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a piece for these crazy pied animals, or crazy clown pie animals, and I never thought I'd have them. Never thought I'd afford them. Never thought I'd get into it this big. Never thought I would have a brand that was even recognized by one person. Never thought I could turn this into a business. And here we stand today with, I don't know, close to 40 snakes over here. I feel like I put in a really good collection together so far. And we've outgrown a room already. We're in a bigger room in my house, and I'm looking to expand again. And all kind of started with COVID. As weird as that is. You guys remember I got COVID. Okay, I had COVID. I'm a survivor, right? I'm one of the pioneers of COVID, man. I had this shit back in, late March, early April, where nobody knew about it, right? Just got off the cruise ship from China. And that happened. I got quarantined in my house for a month. But what happened is this. Because of the community, we spoke about this. My buddy Rob from Racer Reptile said, listen, he's a traveling nurse. He's a nurse, RM. And he decided to come up here and help with the pandemic, right? Because all these people were doing that and helping out. So thank Rob for that. And he said, hey, babe, do you got any room for me to come live there? I can make a shit ton of money, put it into my business. And I was like, yeah, sure. Probably realistically not a good idea, right? As a cop, let some strange Floridian man move into my home. But he did. And he's one of my best friends. But with that being said, once he moved in, I saw his collection. I was around somebody who had the same passion for ball pythons. I went nuts. I blacked out, guys. I sold quads. I sold Jeeps. I sold everything. I cashed in stocks. And I think I put together one hell of a collection. I'm really proud of that. At first, I was just buying shit left and right for no rhyme or reason. We spoke about this. But I kind of honed in my projects. I'm really proud of what I've done so far. So to go from 8 snakes in a sea serpent rack in my living room to no Instagram, no YouTube, no nothing, to be standing here now, monetized, and 10,000 followers, and I think a really good beginner collection here. That's been awesome, right? In only a 12 month time, I've been so happy with that. But I really attribute it to COVID and Rob moving in, man, because that's really sparked it. I decided, holy shit, like I can do this too. Okay? With that being said, let's segue right into the snakes, man. I spent a boatload of money on these animals, and I had no regrets whatsoever. I worked my ass off. What the fuck's going on, man? Someone said, I paired one of them up, so maybe it might be the female, we're gonna tell. Anyway, so I worked my ass off, man. I had somebody tell me, nobody cares about how much money you make and this and that. No, it's not about bragging, it's about being transparent and honest. Listen, you want it, go get it, work for it. If not, shut up. Okay, worked my ass off. Whether it's Uber Eats, right? I have that $5,000, $4,000 animal right here. I call it Uber because I paid for it at Uber Eats. Yes, I was a detective in the NYPD and I busted my ass at work. But then I got home and I drove and delivered fucking McDonald's to people. And now I have my animal. So I had busted my ass and put together a really good collection. I'm really proud of that. I'm really happy. I'm really excited going forward. But let's talk about the important things of 2020. That was kind of like humble bragging, right? Not cool. Anyway, listen. I hatched snakes. Okay, now the first clutch I smoked. We know that. I screwed up. Talked about incubator issues, egg box issues, whatever the case may be. Smoked the first clutch. Felt terrible. One, lost potential animals. More importantly, I put Luna, which I adore. I'll show one snake in this video. Here she is, fresh out of shed. My beautiful Belle, my Luna, my white diamond, Super Russo. I put this poor girl through some stress for no reason, and I killed the eggs. But with that being said, we had a second clutch, right? We had that Banana Pie 2 Big Mama clutch. That was almost a shit show too, right? Dried those eggs out. But listen, we worked our kinks out. Let me explain something. We talked about social media. We talked about COVID, sacrifices and working hard and putting money where your mouth is type of thing. Building a brand, actually having a logo and having a brand. And putting the work in, the grind every single day with me and my fellow newbies. But I came home from work one day in the smaller room, and one of my eggs was pipping. I checked once a week just to see how they were doing and let the air flow and stuff like that. But one of my eggs was pipping, and there was a head of a ball python sticking out. And that excitement and that pride and that moment of pride was surreal to me. Now, it was just a normal. The first animal I saw was just a normal het pied. But all the bullshit was worth it. Everything, the social media and the spending the money and the time and the Uber Eats and screwing up and learning from mistakes was all worth it. Just to see the animal that, like, you helped create, right? Or not that your snakes created, but without you, they wouldn't have met, right? You're like a matchmaker. That was worth it. And that only got surpassed by 2 moments. The first moment, I had one banana het pied male that survived. Where I had some issues, remember, with the, what they call it, egg belly, bound belly, hard belly. I sold that first snake, my first sale, to Mikey, right? For MK Ball Pythons. Check him out. And I remember pulling up, and his mom got out. I believe his uncle was a sergeant on my job, and his dad was there. And the look on that kid's face when he saw what she named Legend, which is a banana het pied male, was the same look that I had gotten when I was catching my first box turtle or bullfrog or snake, whatever the case may be. And then that really made it worth it. And that's what really made my 2020. Is selling that snake to Mikey. Listen, made a couple bucks, right? No shame in that, I'm not going to lie. But to make that kid that happy, to start and fuel that passion, as far as I know, he's bought like 3 or 4 more ball pythons. He's drained his mom's bank account out. That made it all worth it, man. That made 2020 really special for me. And on top of that, one of my buddies from work, if you look at Instagram today, yesterday, Monday, I posted a picture of my buddy's daughter, her holding a normal ball python that I essentially gave him, and the look on her face and how happy she was. That has made 2020 and all this well worth it. The friends, the networking, the community, and the look on people's faces when they purchase that animal from me is really, really cool to me, and I'm just getting started. So that's my 2020 review, guys. It's been one hell of a ride, a lot of ups and downs. I probably could have did a better job with this video, really spacing out, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. I'm exhausted. But 2020's been really interesting. So fuck COVID. It's been fun. That being said, COVID kind of kickstarted this whole collection. We're doing good. We're doing awesome. 2020's been amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support and the follows, the likes and the comments and the subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started. So that being said, I'm really excited moving into 2021. Really proud of what we've done so far. I think we've come a really long way in 12 months. Hell yeah, right? We're doing good. We're doing all right. Doing better than we thought. But we're just getting started, guys. So cheers to 2021, man. Cheers to 2020. That was rough for a lot of people, myself included. But hey, listen, we made it through. We're doing all right. It's 2021. Everything's looking up from here, guys. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Let's see what happens in 2021. Listen, as always, I really appreciate it. Be safe. Please remember, watch your 6.